Bishop Walker, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
If that song don't remind you of revival, I don't know what do. When it be real hot in the summertime and you in church with your mama and they singing that song and it be hot.
Oh,
and
man.
You've been there for... This is a good song you picked right here, man, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Bishop Joseph Walker. Good morning, man.
Good morning, y'all. That's the song that gets you going. You know, and it really is about putting it all in his hands. But here's the question. Why are you still holding on to it, trying to fix something that you know is beyond your ability to fix? Sometimes you got to just trust God enough to say, Lord, I'm at a point that I trust what your word said, to cast my cares upon you because you care for me. Sometimes we're holding on to stuff because we're trying to fix it when we know that we cannot fix it. And you know, my son, Ricky, every single thing that he realizes when it needs batteries or it needs to be fixed, he just has a habit of walking. He doesn't care what's going on in my life. He walks in and says, Daddy, can you put batteries in this? Daddy, can you open this? Daddy, can you help me? Because my son has sense enough to know that when it's beyond him, he knows if he puts it in his daddy's hand, by the time he gets it back, that thing's going to be working, that thing's going to be fixed. Whatever was broken can be put back together. And that's what you got to go to God and say, Lord, listen, I'm just going to come to you like this. This relationship, this marriage, this job situation, whatever it is, I can't fix it, but I'm putting it in your hands. Somebody listening right now knows that when God gives it back to you, it'll be new and improved. That's the word today. Just turn that thing over to God and watch God fix what you cannot fix. I promise you. Put it in his hands. It's going to get better.
Yes, sir. I know that's right, Bishop Walker. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, I want everybody right now to follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know today you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, man, appreciate that word, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the presiding bishop of Full Gospel and the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, Bishop Joseph Walker. All right, man, love you, man, and root to the good bros.
That is, root.
All right, 10 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here being brought to you by...
On November 8th, it is time to make a difference. We have the power to make real change. Don't sit back, get out and vote and make your one vote count. Sponsored by Urban One. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday morning headlines. Republican Governor Brian Kemp and Democrat Stacey Abrams sparred over health care, crime and punishment, and voting rights in a debate last night as they made their closing arguments to voters. Abrams has been trailing Kemp throughout most of the campaign. Analysts say that the key factor will be turnout, so folks need to show up at the polls. In other news, after weeks of waiting, student loan borrowers can finally apply for President Joe Biden's program to receive up to $20,000 in debt cancellation. So far, Ricky, 8 million people have applied for the forgiveness program. Lastly, an elementary school outside St. Louis was found to have unacceptable levels of radioactive contamination stemming from waste dating back to the creation of the first atomic bomb in the 1940s. The Board of Education will be consulting with attorneys and experts in the area to test and determine next steps. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
That's good. Scott puts it down. That's good. The kick is good. And the Chargers win it in overtime. Harris, good hold by Scott.
Yeah, there it is last night. Monday Night Football, the Los Angeles Chargers hold on to defeat the Denver Broncos 19-16 in overtime field goal. Winning field goal right there. Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson injured his hamstring in the fourth quarter. He was not playing that good anyways, man. He was 3 of 11 for 15 yards in the second half before he injured himself. Let me tell you something, man. Never say never. I like Russell Wilson, but I think we are witnessing the downfall of his career. It is what it is, man. Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is preparing to start this weekend versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. What are the Dolphins thinking, man? He sustained a big concussion that resulted in a brief hospitalization after hitting his head on the ground. 4 days earlier, he suffered another blow to his head that caused him to stumble back to the huddle. They putting his health in danger. I don't care if doctors said he's clear to go, man. That was two scary situations. I think he shouldn't play the rest of the season. That's just my personal opinion.
Really, Ron? Okay.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Did you see that? You remember those two situations? The second one, he froze up. Like, he had, like, his hands froze up like he was having a seizure, and his body was all locked up. That's scary, bro.
Yeah, it is.
And it is. I mean, if he was going to come back this season, I would at least wait till about week 12, 13, 14, something like that. Not this soon, but that's just my personal opinion. That's my quick sports report this morning. Gary with the T, what's up there?
All right, y'all, people are still talking about the revelations, y'all, that the FBI closely monitored Aretha Franklin, y'all, during the civil rights movement, prompted dismay from one of the era's most prominent government targets. Now, Angela Davis is speaking out. Now, she's the black feminist, activist that she was once placed on the FBI's most wanted list as well. She said that she was initially astonished, honey, by the recent FBI disclosure. She said she was shocked. She said, but she shouldn't have been. Now, there was a 270-page Franklin dossier was released out in September following the Freedom of Information Act's request by the Detroit Free Press and other news media outlets after the singer's 2018 death. They say it showed that the Detroit music star was very much, on the FBI's radar, largely because of her association with Angela Davis and the Reverend Martin Luther King. Now, they're saying, that the Franklin document compiled over 4 decades and heavily, redacted in places includes FBI investigations into matters unrelated to racial injustice, persons such as online music privacy claims and death threats against Aretha Franklin, honey. Now, they said there's dozens of pages that zeroed in on Franklin's activity in the late 60s and the early 70s when the Detroit soul singer was highly visible, on the civil rights front and became celebrated by leading figures in the Black Power movement. Isn't that something? They was, spying on Aretha Franklin. Bless her spirit. Look,
they was following Dr. King. They was following Medgar Evers. They was following everybody whoever that I think it was Hoover was the FBI director at the time, and he was racist and he hated them.
My Lord, they said the FBI tracked her concert appearances, her record label affiliations, and her suspected, though usually debunked ties to radical and militant groups.
Because she gave money to the civil rights movement and supported Dr. King and them in everything that they was doing.
Oh my God. And that's somehow you never know who's tracing you.
That's crazy.
That's why I made that song. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I always feel like
somebody's watching me.
He had no privacy.
Man.
All right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is pecan. On the high end, you say pecan, and on the low, you say beautiful green. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Rick? The Hot Spot is being brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com easy. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, reports say that Janet Jackson is going on a worldwide tour next year. According to the Jasmine brand, reports say that Janet will perform in London for the first time in 10 years. Now, in a recent interview, a music source said Janet has been preparing for her music comeback for a while and is gearing up for a performance that packs a punch. I don't know when she ain't did a performance that packs a punch. Last time I saw
Essence. Yes, girl. She killed it. I was surprised.
Man.
I mean, not surprised, but like she was moving.
Man, listen.
She looked amazing.
She killed it. The dancers killed it. She kept up with every step. She sounded good. The show was amazing. So yeah, I can't wait to see it. I guess we're going to have to go to, I wonder if she going to come here. We got to go to London.
Brett, you know what to call me.
I got you, babe. I got you. The source continued, y'all, that she is so grateful to her fans for sticking by her while she had a few years out to start a family and wants to thank them with an amazing production. It will focus on the reissue of her 1997 album, The Velvet Rope, as well as some brand new material. It is a massive deal, y'all. And moving on, they saying that Rihanna has got new music coming, and they said it's coming up on the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack. That is what's up. She's gonna have 2 songs on there, and I cannot wait to hear them. Rumors in 2020 swirled that she would actually be in the film, but the rumors were false. That would have been dope if she would have been in Wakanda Forever. Oh my God. Okay, y'all, let me see what I got. Okay, last but not least, Wendy Williams might be getting a restaurant business, y'all, after her long running talk show went off the air earlier this year. Good Day New York co-host Rosanna Scotto told Page Six that Williams might be opening her own restaurant. Now, Scotto has run Fresco by Scotto in New York since 1993. She said that Wendy says she loves the meatballs at Fresco, and she said she talked to her, and Wendy was like, okay, Rosanna, I'm coming to Fresco and I want the meatballs. And then you're going to help me open up my own restaurant. And she said, I'm like, what, sister, you want to take my people away to your restaurant? Scotto joked. She said, I don't know if she wants me to waitress or what, but she did tell me she wants to open her own restaurant and she wants me to help. If there is a restaurant from Wendy, it will be big competition, she said, but she said, I love her. So I can't wait to see that. Oh, I got one more good quick thing to tell y'all. Y'all, Young Miami from City Girls joined the cast of BMF.
What?
That is going to be so good. Her and Oscar-winning actress Monique are joining BMF for season 2. She announced the news saying that her character is Deanna Washington. Meanwhile, Monique will star as Goldie, a sophisticated, street-smart Atlanta strip club owner.
Oh. Nice.
Yes. I'm excited to see
Now,
all
BMF
that.
is what?
BMF?
Black Mafia family.
Black Mafia family, or blowing money fast, however they want to do it.
Is that 50 Cent stunt thing?
Yes, about BMF. They ran Atlanta for years. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. It's good, Rick. You gotta catch it. You gotta catch up on it and watch it.
Okay, I gotta get caught up. I gotta get myself together. Stop
good.
watching my 600-pound Life in First 48.
Yeah, I need you to change up your shows, bro. Like,
I
you
am.
need to know what's going on.
I got
so we
Roku
talk
now.
About it. Okay, good. You can chime in with us. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got Special K's man law violations. And if you want to hit us up with them wake up calls at 866-9-RICKY, do that. The number is 866-9-RICKY. Call us up. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh man, Mary J. Blige, Rick's about the morning show. Hey, it is about that time, 13 before the top of the hour. Special K, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Like I said, if you're eating Pop-Tarts this morning, time to wash them down with a big cup or a big glass of toxic masculinity. Super Dave, if you would, give me some appropriate background music. Let's get right into it. You cannot call another man after 11 p.m. talking about, I'm having trouble sleeping, I need to talk. Unless he is your pastor or your psychiatrist.
Yeah, you can't
just call your homeboy talking about, hey man, I just need somebody to talk to. No, bro.
Talking about what you doing.
Yeah, what the hell? You cannot ask another man, Rock T, to open a jar for you. Pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, I don't care what it is.
You got a man
unless your hand or your wrist is broke.
Hey, still.
you turn that jar upside down and pat it.
Yeah.
Pat it to the top pot.
Tap it with a butter knife, do whatever you gotta do, but don't ask no other man, especially if you're a woman in there, and you got another dude opening up a jar of relish for you. She ain't gonna never respect you again.
He said pickles. Right.
Yeah, you open up some pickles. Hey man, open up them pickles for me.
That's already
it can't be pickles or mayonnaise.
It definitely can't be pickles or mayo.
Okay, what's the next one? All right, next. Good.
And if another dude is eating pickles, you can't say break me off some of that pickle.
Okay, all right, we got it.
You cannot say break me off some of that pickle.
Why not?
No, sir.
Why not?
I mean, why not?
You don't want to share?
No, I'm gonna talk to you after the show off air. Explain to you why not, damn it.
Oh man.
Since Super Dave want to chime in, if you in the gym, you can't spot another dude doing squats from behind. I'm sorry.
Whatever you spot it, you doing what?
If he doing squats, you can't get behind him. Now, Maria, you a workout fitness guru. You cannot spot another man. Like, if you see two dudes and one dude spotting the other dude from the back.
Yeah, I mean, they be in there looking like they spooning.
Yeah, you look like
that's too greatest image.
No, sir.
I'm telling you. You can't be spooning in a gym now.
I love that.
Spot me from the front or get another dude and y'all do it from the side, but you're not getting behind me, bro.
But that's 250 pounds.
Hey, I'm telling you, I don't give a damn.
I'm telling him to take some of that weight. Take that weight off the bar and do some lighter weight.
Yeah, use some lighter weight, but don't get behind me spotting me,
y'all
bro.
killing me.
If you're invited to watch the game, because it's football season now, if you're invited to watch the game at another dude's house, you cannot just show up with your girl. Because it's probably going to be 4 or 5. If a dude invites you over to watch the game, you can't just show up with your girl and this other guy's there.
What if she like
now everybody awkward.
Anybody ask you to bring your girl? It's just supposed to be the guys. And speaking of your girl, you can't let
if your girl used to be the set out.
Yeah. And three of the other dudes in there done had her.
Yeah, she done already slept with a couple of them.
Now it's super awkward. And you know what, Rob? You cannot let your woman come in the room.
Where you know them from?
Yeah, you know where you know them from.
You in love and you kissing her in the mouth.
You done I ain't gonna say that. You can't let your woman come in the room and you sitting on the couch with your legs curled up under you. Yeah. You cannot do that.
You can't, boy. Oh my God, you can't do that.
You can't sit.
You cannot sit on your damn leg on nobody's couch.
Period.
With your legs
on your knees,
folded up under you.
And how about this? And I don't know how this situation would occur, but if you at another man's house and you got to take a shower, you can't ask him to bring you a towel.
You can't.
First of all, I'm trying to figure out why you at another dude's house taking a shower. That's the first problem right there.
Come on.
That's the first problem right there. If your girl called you to come to her job to fight somebody and you go, you got to win the fight.
Yeah.
You can't show up to defend her and then get your ass whooped.
Yeah, you got the thump now.
And she got to go back to work the next day.
Hey, you ain't lying about that. You got the thump. If you show up, you got the thump. Or when y'all get to arguing, she gonna always bring it up.
Yeah,
you got the thump. I'm talking about you got the thump.
If you and another dude get food in the drive-thru, you cannot squeeze ketchup on his fries for him.
Let me get a little bit of that.
Unless he paralyzed, you cannot.
Still. Nope.
No, paralyzed, he can't have no arms.
If he can't.
He got to be armless.
No, man.
If he paralyzed from the neck down.
The only way I squeeze some ketchup on another dude, right, he got to be armless. He got to be in a war.
But what if he paralyzed from the neck down? He can't move.
He on his own, dog.
I'll do it but I ain't gonna feed him. But how you gonna eat the fries?
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to feed him the French fries.
Yeah, you gotta stick one in his mouth.
I'm gonna tip that wheelchair overweight and get to him.
You gonna lean his wheelchair over where he can eat him like a dog eating out of a bowl.
Damn sure right.
All right, so if you paralyzed, don't ever go to a drive-thru with Ricky. He ain't gonna do it right.
Yeah, you got to man up.
All right, and finally, man,
Told
you
you
can't
stay your ass off the motorcycle.
What's up? Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum.
Let's go.
It might be right for you.
Hey, it might be right for some.
A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to move the world.
Hey, everybody.
Special kind of story. Everybody finds a way to shine. No matter that you got, not a lot. So what? You'll have theirs, you have yours, and I'll have mine. Together we'll be fine. Different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world.
Classic.
Yeah, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, y'all, there's a new expose out. I'm gonna tell y'all who it's about next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. We wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all, the segment's being brought by Indeed. That's right. If you need to hire, you need Indeed, because Indeed's all-in-one hiring solution help you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that there is a new expose, honey, on Oprah Winfrey and Monique. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that for over a decade, comedian Monique, y'all, has been demanding an apology from Oprah Winfrey for having her family on the Oprah Winfrey Show to discuss Monique's childhood trauma, y'all. Now, they're saying that the new expose reveals that Oprah's deep-seated betrayal. Now, it's reported, y'all, they're saying that recently Monique shared a snippet, y'all, from the life stories expose on Oprah and how she exploited Monique's friendship and her family. Now it's rumored they're saying that Monique, y'all, was blacklisted, y'all, after exposing Oprah. Now, like many, they're saying Monique grew up idolizing Oprah Winfrey, y'all. She was, successful, generous, and extremely powerful. When Monique's career, y'all, took off and she got the chance, to work closely with Oprah, they became good friends. It was a dream come true. They said, but it was a dream that didn't last long. Now, Monique, y'all, was blacklisted after saying no to some powerful Hollywood producers, and Oprah did not defend her. But they're saying they discovered that Oprah and Monique's feud wasn't just professional, but it was deeply personal. Now, Monique, y'all, had confided in Oprah about her abusive childhood, thinking that she could trust her. But they said a couple of months, later, Oprah had Monique's abusive family on her talk show without Monique's position. Now, they said fed up of people in positions of power taking advantage of her. Monique decided, baby, to fight back and speak out no matter what. And I remember that show. Like it was yesterday, honey. I remember when Monique's family was on Oprah Winfrey Show, honey, and it was very interesting, y'all. But some people are coming, kind of back and, look like they spouting at Monique.
Now, a lot of people were saying, I saw that yesterday too. A lot of people were saying, well, Monique is right about this one.
Yeah. Well, some people say too that Oprah doesn't care about Monique. She hasn't even apologized to the Jacksons, so why would she be on her radar? They say Monique
or Tony Braxton. She did Tony Braxton like a dog too.
Oh yeah, baby. She got Miss Braxton on there, honey. Her Tiffany China and stuff. I remember that show too, Ricky. But but they're saying, honey, this smear campaign, they say maybe it's a waste of time for Monique. But nevertheless, honey, it's very interesting and look like it's not gonna ever go away, I guess, until an apology is given or what have you. What you think, Ricky? Because it's been going on for a while.
She ain't gonna apologize now.
Miss Winfrey?
No, she ain't gonna apologize. What? If she, the only way she'll apologize is if she gets a lot of pressure on her and a lot of people hitting her up. Like they did Gail when she said what she said about Kobe Bryant.
Oh yes.
Or whatever. But other than that, man, Oprah on to the next thing.
Next venture. All right, then, moving on, honey. Rock T, and other celebrity news. Y'all, NFL superstar Travis Kelce. Who is he, Rock T?
Tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Baby, they say he got him a new girlfriend, honey. It's been reported out there, honey. Mr. Travis is dating entertainment reporter, television personality, actress, and producer Miss Zuri Hall. Ricky, you know who Zuri Hall is?
Travis Kelce keep him a bad one, though.
Oh, yeah.
They say, baby, Zuri, honey, who serves as a correspondent for Access Hollywood on NBC, is one of the most beautiful black women in the world and on television. And they're saying that's definitely Travis's type, honey. Now, according to the report, they're saying, honey, Travis exclusively dates black women and he loves a beautiful face. Now, last year, they're saying that the NFL star split with his longtime girlfriend, Miss Kayla Nicole, after she gave the baller a marriage ultimatum. But they're told that Travis and Zuri, honey's relationship is new and that the two are just in early stages of getting to know each other. So far, so good. So congratulations to Zuri. Does he make good money?
Oh, he probably the best tight end in the NFL, man.
Oh, yeah,
she got him one.
Yeah.
They call him white chocolate for a reason.
And we play with Rock.
Kansas City Chiefs.
He can dance.
The white dude.
Yeah, he got swag, man. He got a little swag.
And he can dance too, yeah.
Well, honey, he just needs to swag her down the altar. Miss Zuri, good, honey. Don't date too long, honey. Do like your counterparts do, honey. Y'all date a month and get married, honey, and get your check, honey. And have one baby.
That was a counterpart.
White women. Cause baby, honey, white women, when they get rid of Leroy, baby, they give him a month. And then, honey, he gotta marry her. Did she have her baby? And she rich. So, honey, Zuri do the same thing, honey. Read those girls.
And what happened when Leroy married Shanika?
Honey, here, she gotta shop at a less-end store. She can't go into the high-end stores, honey. She got you can't be spending all my damn money. That's what Leroy says to her. So, but honey, Miss Megan, honey, she gets to get it all. So, girl, Zuri, get your coins and marry him. Okay, I said it. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is pecan. On the high end, you say pecan, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today.
Yeah, your color today would be some nuts, huh?
That's right. It's all time.
Yeah. I need some nuts. It's gonna be pecan. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, party people, I got your wake-up calls. Y'all call me right now. The phone lines are wide open. Get at me, 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Here's a brand new one right here, Silk Sonic. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey on the morning show. Get on it with your wake up call. 866-9 Rickey. Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause they woke you up this morning, so you're doing your house. You know it be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Every morning show, wanna know what you calling from. So
Wake up. I want to wake up my brother Rashad in Pensacola, Florida.
My name is Nicole Terrell, and I want to wake up Baton Rouge at Seaside Middle School. Wake up.
Wake up. I want to wake up my daughters Madeline and Madison, West Tennessee.
Good morning to all my students at Valencia College in Orlando. Y'all better wake up because you know you got a test coming up.
This is Lisa calling from Toledo, Ohio. Just calling to say good morning to everybody and have a beautiful and blessed day.
Hey, this is Oscar, a.k.a. Oscar Kelly, calling from Raleigh. I'm calling to wake up. All my Eagles fans, y'all know we here, 6-0, baby. Hey, Dallas, y'all can stay asleep. Wake up.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. In Shreveport, wake up. Wake up. Where you at, Jackson, wake up. Savannah, wake up. In Charleston, wake up. Wake up.
Appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Rickey.
All right, y'all, I got a Roy Wood Jr. prank phone call coming up next. Rickey Smiley, the morning show.
Hello?
Barbara.
Uh-huh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Sidman Azibo. I call you on the behalf of the Federal Social Security Administration Division. I call you about your Social Security check.
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. I called to let you know that we're going to be reducing your check because the government is having cutbacks right now in the midst of everything that go on with the gas price, and we try to help the gas and the surplus of the nation. So we will cut your check back down to $250 for the next 12 months. And
no, y'all won't?
Yes, ma'am.
No, sir.
Ma'am, do not.
You better tell them folks they better get them a job. Like I work for mine. They better get up and work for theirs.
No, that's fine. How could you say something so insensitive? That is not nice to say about the people because they are trying to get back on their feet. This is about the gas price and help the gas price.
Nobody has to have a car. Let them walk like I do.
Shut up and be a good American, please.
Man, I'm not studying about being no good American, no bad American, because I'm not even an American. I'm just a person living in America. There's no such thing as a good or a bad American.
I bet I'd be a bad American if I come and slap you for hollering at me like that.
No, if you come and slap me, you'll be a dead American because I'm going to you up.
No, ma'am, you will not touch me because I'm a trained...
If you touch me...
I'm a trained Mabuti warrior from the Booyah tribe.
I don't give a damn what tribe from you from. I'm from the kick-ass tribe. Put your paws on me, I'm going to try my best to you.
I'm trained in shield and I'm trained in spear.
I don't give a damn about no spear. I'll whoop your on GP. You waste your time. Don't waste my damn time talking about my check.
We will, ma'am, it is going down to $250, and then we will...
If it does, I'm going to find your and whoop it till it go back up.
Mama, what you do not understand is that the federal guidelines in regards to the Social Security state that the government in time of financial economic crisis and big deficit, we can check.
You get through to doing all that talking, the government had to come here and knock on the door and tell me some like that, because what you saying ain't meaning.
If you read your paperwork, if you know how to read, you can read the paperwork. You're not getting your check. You're not.
I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. You don't let it come. I'll whoop your ass to a rope like okra. Come around here now, skin your ass like I skinned that catfish last night.
I'm from G Unit. I'm in the G Unit.
I wouldn't give a damn if you was from the Hoochie Coochie tribe from Mississippi. I don't give a damn about nobody, too.
This is Dr. Sidman Azibo, ma'am. You will respect me.
I don't give a damn about you saying you doctor.
I'm from the Nigeria, the American blacks.
I don't care where you from.
You respect me. I will come to the Alabama. I will slap you, baby.
Yeah, and I'll slap your ass to sleep, too. You hobo your way up here in Alabama, with me, I pay it back. You just hobo your way up here, I pay it back.
Because of the gas price assistance, I can't.
The gas, you from a tribe, run. You shouldn't want no gas. What you need gas from? You from a tribe. Put them big 15 feet on the cement and get to running.
Why don't you meet me downtown at the radio station?
What radio station?
It's a prank phone call. It's comedian Roy Wood Jr., Barbara. How you doing?
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Y'all ain't on the one to do chicken and waffle mix going down. What up, Ja?
I'm good, man. How to do it up real big for Neo, man. He's celebrating his birthday today, so definitely pick him up. Of course, you'll make sure me up on our Instagram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Shout out to the nephew, man. Jock Dennis, up in Huntsville, went to his football game yesterday, had a hell of a dog, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was running. They was running that Wildcat, man. Nephew was toting that rock last night. That was a lot of fun, man, to see. Whole lot of fun. But it was cold as hell, but it was a lot of fun to see your boy out there toting that rock, man. Appreciate you, John Lyon.
Yeah, my pleasure, American. Hey.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
It's Black Son. You know who it is. You know who it is. I'm in my Bible this morning. Look, don't be disrespectful.
Coming to work.
Don't be disrespectful.
Are you coming to work
I'm in my Bible this morning, son.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah, dog.
Right, he need an intro. Boy. Are you coming to work today?
Listen here. This day right here is bigger than you, Shida. Cause I'm in the word this morning. I woke up with something on my heart this morning, in my spirit, Shida.
Oh, really?
Real talk, Shida. I woke up and my Bible, my grandma had left my Bible right there by my bed, Shida.
What all this got to do with you not coming to work?
And it's on Peace On. I'm reading the Peace On book, the book of Peace On.
That P is silent, y'all. Yeah, P is silent.
Listen, Shouty.
Yeah.
I got a prayer this morning, Shouty. This ain't about work. This is about prayer, Lord.
Yeah.
And the Peace On.
Are you praying?
And the Peace On 37.4.
Yeah.
It say, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you a desire of your heart.
Your heart.
You know what that say to me, Shouty?
Yeah.
And then I go to Matthew 21.22, Shouty.
Yeah.
And it say, whatever you ask in prayer, you shall receive it if you have faith. And
Come on now.
Faith. And I'm asking the Lord right now, Lord, please, Jesus God, Lord, please make this today be Saturday, Lord. Cause I know it's Tuesday, Lord. I know this what you have prescribed for the week, Shouty, for it to be Tuesday. But Lord, I'm asking you today, right now, Lord, I'm asking you. Open up, Lord. Open up the desire of your heart, Lord, and make this be Saturday, Lord. Make this.
I'm with you on that.
Turn this thing around. See, cause Lord, you could do everything, Lord. There's nothing you can't do, Jesus. You can make the wind blow, Shouty. You can make the wind blow strong, or you can make it blow light, Shouty. You can make the moon and the sun shine bright, Shouty.
Come on, Black Tony.
Go in and come out. You make the waves come in strong. You can make the tide go back out to the ocean,
Come on, Black Tony.
I know you can do this, Lord. You could do this, Lord, because you made the birds fly. You made the pigs wallow in the mud, Shouty.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, you made the bus come on time and folks stand at the bus dog and make the bus, Lord. Lord, you do everything. Lord, you made the wind and you made the rain, Shouty. You made the sunshine and the rainbow, Shouty. You ever seen a rainbow, Rick? You ever seen a rainbow after the rain come and then the sun come out, Shouty, and it just be colors up in the sky, Lord? That's what the Lord do. Cause whatever you ask in prayer, Lord, ask Matthew 7.7. Say ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find, Lord. Knock and it will be open to you, Lord.
Yeah.
For everyone who asks will receive, and all I'm asking, Lord, is to make today Saturday, Lord. That means tomorrow won't be Thursday. Tomorrow will be Sunday.
Matthew 7.7.
7.7. That's what it say, Lord, bro. Right, T, it say Matthew, it say James. You ever read James?
What James?
It say you ask and do not receive because you ask wrong. Spit on your pocket, Lord.
That's James.
You ever read John 14.3?
Yeah.
134? Whatever you ask in my name, this I will do, Lord. And I'm asking God, Father God, please let this be Saturday. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Lord is my shepherd. I have everything I need. He lets me walk in a meadow's grass, and He leads me beside the quiet stream. He restores my failing health, and He lets me do what pleases Him the most. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved. That's why I'm saved in His arms. Yes.
No.
She just right there.
No. Girl, what you got coming up next?
Coming up next, y'all, Jay-Z, honey, he may be filing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. I'm gonna tell y'all against who next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, sorry about that. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. People are saying, honey, Jay-Z's about to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Now, it's being reported out that Jay-Z wants to know, y'all, just how much money, honey, his famous cognac line is making. And they're saying he's filed a lawsuit against his partners at Bacardi, y'all, to get that information. Now, in the documents obtained by TMZ, y'all, they're saying that Jay-Z's company, SC Liquor, honey, is demanding total financial clarity from Bacardi when it comes to his douchey top shelf cognac brand, in which Jay-Z and Bacardi are 50-50 partners. So, honey, they're saying that Jay and the booze of Jay.
I think it's Douce.
Douce?
Yeah, I think you said Douce.
Yeah, I thought it was douchey.
He said douche.
It's D-U-S-S-E.
Oh, like the liquor got vinegar in it.
Me and Brad was like,
Douce. Douce.
Oh, Douce.
Two totally different things, Gary.
But anyway, they're saying Jay-Z and the booze giant, y'all have co-owned Douce. Douce since 2011, and he regularly shouts out the brand, y'all, in his song, and even drank it, y'all, from one of his Grammys once to promote it. Now, however, they're saying that the lawsuit makes it clear that something about the partnership officially named Douce LLC, honey, isn't sitting well, honey. Now, that's sad, honey. You see, Rick, that's one of the reasons why I'm just saying, why I am not company astute or business astute. I'm not going to own no business with somebody and they stealing your damn money and you don't know what's going on. They're saying, y'all, in the documents, honey, Jay-Z said, honey, he needs all the books and records and the locations of all the warehouses storing the liquor barrels, bottles, and accessories, as well as, honey, all the info regarding Bacardi's physical inventory and its inventory process. Honey, too much.
Smart man.
Yeah. I guess so. But look like he should know that. Hell, you 50-50 owner the doggone company. Why don't you know these things?
You can't watch everything, but when you notice it, that's when you take care of it, when you find out.
Yeah, because somebody said that Beyonce tried to give her friends a couple of the bottles and they was
Gary, come on now. Now she can have many bottles that she wants to, I'm sure.
Yeah, but honey, we gonna follow that, honey. Bless his soul, honey. See what's gonna turn out from that, y'all. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Miss Kelly Rowland, she was on what's her name show the other day. I can't think. What's her name, y'all?
Sherry Tamron.
No,
Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
I can't even call her girl name. She was on Jennifer Hudson, baby. They're saying, honey, that Kelly Rowland revealed that Tina Knowles responded to her, honey, as bad parenting moment, honey. Now, you know, Kelly's in a new scary movie, y'all.
Bad parenting?
Yeah, they said now Kelly's in the movie, honey.
Come on.
Honey, she was doing a new scary movie, y'all, and with Marlon Wayans, y'all, called, honey, The Curse of Bridge Hollow. And she brought her son to see the movie, y'all. Here's what she said.
There's a scene in the movie where mommy looks like she's about to go to the other side. And basically Titan goes, Mommy! Like, it was a whole release. Like, he cried for 5 minutes. I was like, yo, I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere. And he was like, no. Like, it was a whole moment. So I called my mama T, and she's like, well, why the hell you do something like that? She didn't understand why I even showed her the movie. She's like, it's Halloween, baby. You don't do that.
No.
So, I missed the mark.
Yeah, baby, Mama T, that's Miss Tina, baby.
Right. She gonna always tell you the truth.
Yeah, and she told her the truth, though. But I mean, Ricky, that is kind of bad. Though. She shouldn't have taken that child to the movie, even though it's Halloween and stuff coming up, honey. You know, kids can't see those scary.
I know what she's talking about, cause my kids started crying when I got ran over by the limousine Friday after next came out.
Yeah.
I had to take them out the theater.
Yeah, they thought, honey, dad had got hit or something, honey. And that traumatized.
They were crying their ass off. We had to leave.
Bless their spirits, honey.
So I definitely understand.
Yeah, so Miss Tina told her, baby, that was a bad parenting moment, honey. So I wonder what she tell Beyonce with them cheering, honey, about hers, honey. What kind of parenting moments they have with little Blue Lily and all that.
Why the hell would you do that?
Exactly. And can't you hear Miss Tina saying that to her?
She will say it. She ain't Miss Tina correct on the spot. She will.
Yeah.
She's corrected me before. So I get it. You know, I'm not sensitive, but I definitely, I can hear her voice. That's why I'm laughing. Cause I know how Miss Tina is. Real sweet, but she a real mother though, that's for sure.
Yeah, so that's good. She told her, and I'm sure they worked that out, honey. She won't do that again. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is pecan. On the high end, you say pecan, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today, honey. Yes.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, 23 minutes after the hour, y'all. Listen, yesterday we talked about the fact that many senior citizens will be getting an increase in their monthly Social Security checks for the first time starting yesterday. So many seniors will also be able to buy hearing aids over the counter instead of having to get a prescription for them. So there's a lot of worry about when it comes to getting older, like losing loved ones or living on a fixed income. But there are also a lot of perks, kids, out of the house, grandkids, senior discounts. So today, we want to know, what do you hate about getting older and what do you look forward to as you age? Special K.
Man, I hate the fact that I'm just irritated about everything. Like, everything annoys me. I noticed that about myself. Loud noises, people talking, I just be annoyed all the time.
Like popping gum?
All of that. Talking too much.
That popping gum goes straight to my nervous system. I can't stand it.
Loud cars and motorcycles going down the street. I just get so irritated.
Boy, am I your brother?
I'm an old man in that sense.
Brant.
Yo.
Things as you get older. What do you look forward to?
I look forward to just laying back and sewing into other people's lives and careers and doing what JD did for me, helping them flourish.
Okay.
Yeah, and not working and just helping, And I hate the fact that getting older, you get stiff when you get up in the morning. You sit somewhere for too long, your bones crack. You be like, I didn't even work out enough yesterday. What is wrong with me? Like, just stiff for no damn reason.
That's it. That's mine right there, Brad.
Maria.
I would say the same thing, Ricky. Like, even as a personal trainer and someone who's really into fitness, the older you get, the harder it is. It's just like your body just lock up on you.
Yeah.
Like, I go to get stretched, I get a massage, I do Pilates, I do yoga, and these hips still be tight.
Are you serious?
Oh my, drink my water. It's just, you just
when
have to make it.
Walk your ass Saturday with them damn heels and them damn jeans on, looking like you were 24. Nobody would have knew all of this. But when I tell you she gave you the last walk with them little jeans on and them heels, and she had them little damn braids in her hair, and then gonna slang her hair to the side when she walk off, trying to make sure that that walk off was fire. I said, Maria!
Yeah, you gotta keep up with these babies.
She made you look back at it.
Maria! She walked off and slung them down braids. Made sure them braids was going straight down her back.
Yes, sir.
Who would have knew that your legs hurt? Man, please, go on.
I'm having a stretch. Okay. I'm having a stretch, baby.
Rock T.
Man, that's it, man. I mean, I'm enjoying getting old, believe it or not, man. I'm having a good old time, but doggone it, that your muscles just don't do what they supposed to do sometimes.
I swear.
Cause I'm very active as well. I like moving around. I like you say, cutting my own grass. I'm always active. But doggone it, sometimes you just gotta sit down.
Gary, you've been going through this for probably about 15 years. What is it?
Yeah.
Not 15.
First of all, believe I have a plethora of things, honey. Number one,
plethora.
Yes, honey.
Kind of like a plethora.
Oh, plethora.
You said that with confidence too.
Wait a minute. You went in practice. And all that practicing. You said, I'm going to use a big word on that and then said it wrong on live national radio.
Well, hell, Ricky. That's the part of getting old, damn it. I can't remember my words right, honey.
You done scented up the word too.
Baby, honey, all the girls like, girls saying it, honey. I'm saying the wrong word. The plethora of things. But Ricky, one of my things is I'm scared. My things of getting old, first of all, of getting old and being by yourself. I'm like, girl, is anybody gonna take care of me? As I get older, do I have to have money? Cause when you don't have no damn money, baby, people don't want to be bothered with you. They'll come see you, honey, and going about their business. And if you have a little money, they'll they'll steal it from you if you can't handle yourself right. So that's one of my fears. Then I have the thing about getting old and getting gray head. I'm like, honey, I gotta
that's a big one.
Gotta keep a right barber, honey, to dye your hair until you get tired of it being black and get it gray.
What you use? You use the Just for Men?
Oh no, honey, I don't do that. I have the better one, honey. I got some.
And y'all need to start using dark brown instead of using jet black.
Exactly.
You don't do the whole damn beard. You put the little spots or whatever. You let your gray show, but you ain't got to go jet black. Boy, look at here.
It looks a mess.
But women say they like the little salt and pepper. They like the one the gray comes.
They do like it.
I love gray. That makes a man look so debonair. I love it.
Yeah, but it depends on how old he is, honey.
I don't dye my beard anymore. Now I might take a little mascara and do the mustache before I go on stage. Just a little bit of it. You know, I want my gray to show, but I want it to be even because my gray look like lint. Cause I got real coarse hair. So some of them I had to clip out of there, or I got a little beard straightening comb or whatever. It just, but getting older, honey, go ahead, Gary.
No, gray doesn't go with my outfits, honey, so I ain't ready for it.
Right.
It doesn't go with my outfits, honey.
Right. Walking around looking like Ron Isley.
Go ahead, Rick. Say what you're going to say now.
What I enjoy is my grandkid. When I tell you the epitome of being 50 is washing dishes, looking out the window at my grandkids. The swing set is right outside the kitchen window. And listening to Marvin Gaye, I want to be where you are. While them grandkids on that swing, swinging, I'm talking about swinging their ass off. I'm talking about swinging and just the happiness and the joy. Cause I make my kids go outside or whatever. But the downside is, when you're older and you have set boundaries, you got a new generation that won't have nothing to do with you because you set a boundary, because you're not going to come in my house all times of the night. You're not going to smoke. If you're a niece or a nephew, I'm just not going to have a drink with you, because when people start drinking, they get a little bold in their words and can be a little disrespectful. So I just think it's a conflict of interest to have kids that have a drink. Now, if they make it in their 40s and they want to have a glass of wine and I know that they can handle their liquor, then fine. But being older, you see a lot of death. Just like I got to go and host Coco's funeral Friday. And you saying, look at here. When your classmates start passing away, all your classmates, I'm talking about like they born the same year you was born. And you looking at obituaries on Facebook or whatever, and then, I'm blessed to still have my parents and stuff, but damn, I'm like, get off the air, you don't have nobody's house to go over. Your grandmama gone. Granddaddy gone, your other grandmama gone, your great aunt gone, your Uncle Herbert gone, your Uncle Blue gone. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you go over there, try to see your parents and stuff or whatever, and spend time with them. Then you be wanting to just go home. You don't even want to be over there too long. You want to go home where you be at home and the news come on, and then you go into bed at 7 o'clock. Just little stuff like that. As you get older, your circle gets smaller. You don't tour as much because you don't want to. I can be booked every weekend, but don't nobody want to get on no plane. Promoters be killing me. Yeah, man, we got a whole tour. Like, man, if you don't get out of my dressing room, ain't nobody damn excited about going on no damn tour, getting on no plane and staying in a hotel room and stuff. I want to be at home. Laying on my couch watching TV, doing nothing. I worked my ass off for 30-something years and all them 200 people backstage. You can't even focus now. So, so I get irritated about that. But I'm thankful, and going to church and little stuff. It'd be little stuff that really matter. A good meal, pinto beans matter when you at my age.
Yes.
Greens matter when you my age. Macaroni and cheese matter when you my age. Putting meat out of the deep freezer into the sink matter. Turning the heater on 74 degrees matter. Getting up under the cover matter. Wrapping up, making sure your blanket and you got that ceiling fan on, it matters. It's certain things that matter when you get old. Good morning.
I am looking forward to the gray hair. Right now, I'm 49 with one strand in the middle of my head, and I can't stand it, but I can't stand the creaking joints. I love to work out. Doesn't matter how much I stretch. You can hear them creak every morning. It sounds like popcorn.
being at age, I'm almost 6 feet. It's kind of scary. It kind of gets to you. I don't know, the world leaving you behind. Like, the kids are gone to school. Like, I thought I would always be young, all my life. Never thought about that. It's just scary. It's just scary.
What I don't like about getting older is that your body just don't snap back how it used to. I have 4 kids, and they all kind of back to back. And after my twins, my body just ain't snap back how it did when I was in my early 20s when I first started.
Well, the one thing I'm looking forward to is going back to my hometown and sitting in front of the gas station with a cup of coffee and waving at the school buses when they go by. There used to be an old man in Coosa County used to do that all the time. I used to wonder why that man was up so early, but now I know why.
Yeah, I hate about this gray hairs that keep coming up everywhere. I ain't never knew they were going to pop up there. These gray hairs keep coming from some places I don't even know. I ain't got much hair that is on the top of my head, but I did doggone these gray hairs are already stood. You ever get gray hairs in your eyebrows? You ain't got none. I ain't got no sense. Thank you.
Hey, comedian Big Sean said them gray hairs be everywhere. He said, everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He said, girl, I can say.
And if she bothered.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Right, he said he got that gray hair down there.
Yes, sir.
He said a girl told him one night, he said, if you don't get that Frederick Douglass looking.
What's up? Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, John, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Good to be with you this morning, Rick. Man, listen, we all know that there is an election coming up, and I think we just have to stop saying this is the most important election of our time, because every election we have is the most important election of our time.
Right.
Because it gives us the chance to choose whoever is going to make decisions, whether it's spending money as a governor, or whether it is determining where resources go as a mayor, or whether it's determining local, state, county policy. Every single election we have is the most important election of our time. So we've got to stop saying that as if it's a news headline, and start just recognizing every time we have the chance to choose people, we're choosing people that are either going to operate better or worse for us. None of them are perfect. And I don't know the last time I was involved in voting for somebody that I thought that everything they were going to do was going to be amazing. It was who's going to be best for my family, who's going to be best for my community, not who's perfect, because none of them are. And so as we think about that, Rick, there are a couple of states, man, that are going to be incredibly important in what the 2024 election is going to look like. And so many of you know that there have been a bunch of Trump supporters that said that the 2020 election was fake, that the results weren't real. And in 2022, I think most of the challenges will be upheld either by courts or by state leaders. But there are 5 states where there are governors running, Rick, that are straight up election deniers. And so you have in Pennsylvania, in Arizona, in Nevada, and Wisconsin, and Michigan, governors who supported Trump's claims that the election was rigged, that the results were false. And if those governors win, those Republican governors win in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada, and Wisconsin, you could be looking at governors that are willing to support state legislation that is going to change what election looks like in those states. And if you know anything like I know, those are all battleground states, brother. Which means that those are all states that have high electoral college counts and could totally change what the election in 2024 looks like. So if you are a voter in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Nevada, or Wisconsin, this governor's race is incredibly important, not just for all of the things that governors do, but really for what the 2024 election could look like.
Jeff,
and so I want to talk real quick. Yeah.
Quick question. That being in consideration, don't you think that this election is a lot more important with the control of the Senate and the House and what that could mean for the 2024 election?
More important than what?
More important than the last one.
No, because the last one was important for something else. So again, like, why do we need to compare this election to the one that happened last time when the one that happened last time isn't going to happen again? That's what I'm saying. Every single election raises an issue that's incredibly important. And so why do we need to compare them?
Yeah, but we definitely need to get our ass out and vote for this because it's, I don't know, I just think everything is just.
I just think we got a lot more to lose if we lose control of the Senate and the House this particular year.
My point is, why are we comparing them?
Right.
Why aren't we just going hard? Because this election is the only one we have right now.
Right. Right.
We're not redoing the last election. And so this election right now, the one that's before us, is the most important. The next election will be the most important then. So I just don't see why we have to compare by saying this one is, because everyone is. So what I want y'all to do is make sure you create a voting plan. And some of you are like, well, what is a voting plan? A voting plan is putting yourself in the position to make sure that what you're doing is clear, and it's what time are you going to be voting if you're going to the polls? Where are you going to be going? So do you know the exact poll location? Is it an early voting location? Is it an election day location? Because many of us know that early voting stations, you can go anywhere, but on election day, you have to go to the precinct that is in your area. Do you have a mail-in ballot, or are you going to go to the polls? How are you going to get there? Do you need a ride? Making sure you get your ballot. Everybody should be getting their ballot right now. And you do that by going to your Secretary of State's website. You can go to vote.org. There's a couple of other websites where you can see your ballot. And everybody before November 1st, you should know everything that you're going to fill out so that you don't walk into that booth unclear about something. If everybody gets their ballot this week, there's no reason why by the time November 8th comes that the stuff you don't know, that you can know. And so everybody get a sample ballot right now. The only other thing that I would say to put on a voting plan is, who else can you take with you? Who do you know that may not go if you don't take them with you? Do you need to take off work and secure child care? And in the states with voter ID laws, which is almost all of them, just make sure you know exactly what piece of ID you need before you go to the poll. Don't show up at the poll and have a college ID in states where they don't take college ID. Know exactly what ID you need before you get to the polls. So if you don't have it, you can get it. If you don't know where it is, you can find it, and nobody can turn you away when you get to the polls. Rick, we're going to talk more about just voting plans and ballots as we move forward and talk about some of the crazy stuff that's on the ballots. But if everybody commits to getting their ballot this week, you can start filling out what you want to do and start researching the stuff that doesn't make sense to you. Hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG if you have any questions about your ballot or where you can get yours, and I'll help guide you through that. But if everybody commits to getting their ballot this week, Rick, there's no reason why by November 1st, if you're not early voting, we can know exactly what we're doing. If you're early voting, definitely get it right now and start filling it out and doing the research so that you're not rushing through it and potentially picking the wrong person or having the wrong understanding of an issue on the ballot. Those are things I got for you, Rick. Y'all can hit me at Jeff's Nation on IG.
There it is. I appreciate it, Jeff.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, look at here. Woo! Forever who, Brett?
Forever Shadady.
Forever Shadady. It's like a dream.
Hey. Get a hold of your clothes and kick it you more. Hit it.
Forever Shadady.
Classic.
Do y'all remember how hard you laughed when Shanae was dancing with kids?
Oh my God.
When she said forever, and then when she opened up that damn curtains and it had in lights forever Shanae.
Yes, classic. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, he said, do what you came here to do, kid.
Can you kiss me?
Hey, kid, how would you like some live entertainment?
I love you, kid.
Boy, that had to be one of the funniest sitcom moments in television history forever. Shanae, that song came out in 91. Everybody was wearing the black boots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, black boots with the jeans tucked in with the matching denim jacket. Yeah. Come on now.
Right, did y'all wear that to the club?
Man, come on, dog. Come on, that was the style, man. Everybody wanted to dress like Jodeci.
Yeah. They killed it, boy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Hey.
Man.
6 minutes. What'd you say, Brett?
I just said, man, it just take you back, man.
All right, y'all, we got Kiki and Fat. Oh, you know Fat Tasha love this song. Hey, Fat Tasha, if you out there, I know Fat Tasha out there driving for Uber. Fat Tasha, if you listen to the radio, call me right now, Fat Tasha, 866. Well, you already know the number, Fat Tasha. Call me right now. Born Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Is she on? Hello?
Hello?
Fat Tasha.
Rickey, hi, Rickey.
Fat Tasha.
What's up?
I'm playing your song, Forever, My Lady by Jodeci.
Oh, for real? I love that song. Forever, my lady. It means so much to me. Nothing but pressure.
Take your time and say it, Fat Tasha.
Carry over. You tell me. Here you go, y'all.
Just say it, Fat Tasha.
People looking at me crazy and trapping. How you picture me?
Fat Tasha, what that song take you back to, Fat Tasha?
That take me back. It was like early 90s, like 92. 91, 92, I was listening to a radio. I had just got back from the candy lady store, Miss Cambridge, butter cookies, red hot, lemon head, Lily Dilly. I was eating my Lily Dilly to the beat. That's so me and know you. What will we do? Pass me the Boston baby. And all for sight to me. Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
That's all. Who was you with at the time? Did you have a boyfriend when that song came out?
I was with Corey.
Oh, okay.
Corey used to say that to me.
Oh, really?
He talking about, I got too big for him.
So Corey's always... Okay. Say what?
Put on a few pounds, he was gone.
He liked it thick, but not that thick, huh?
Excuse me?
He said he liked it thick, but not that thick.
Boy, I'm thinking that 3-day-old grits. Boy, I'm thinking that all the butter cookies in the world.
Hey.
He needs to love me for me.
Hey, Fat Tasha.
Huh?
Fat Tasha, so you driving Uber? Are you doing Uber or are you doing Lyft this morning?
I'm doing both of them. I'm only really doing a lot of Uber because that word Lyft just bothers me.
Right.
Lyft. Like, what I'm supposed to be listening. They tell me I'm supposed to be driving people, but I do it sometimes.
Right.
But today I'm just dropping people back and forth from school because these parents talk about they working from home, they can't leave. So I'm just picking people up from Liberty City. I just got back from Atlanta. It's all right, it's going to get cold. I ain't got no heat. I'm the only heat in the car. Because my heat don't work.
Right.
So I had to get from up there. I could just,
So, Fat Tasha, what was you doing in Atlanta, Fat Tasha?
I was out there just riding around, trying to see who needed a ride. Over there, my last trip before coming back, I went to the aquarium. They talking about I'm too big to get in.
In the aquarium?
Yeah, the aquarium, like, you got all kind of like fish in there. They told me, I didn't know it was an aquarium. They said, I thought somebody was frying fish. So I went. I thought somebody was frying fish. The damn fish still alive. So I said, I'm going home.
So you drove all the way back down.
You wanted to eat.
So you went to those fish fry.
Oh, fish fry.
No damn fish fry.
All the fish.
You say fried fish, I'ma pull up. Oh, bitch. No fish fry.
So you thought they were having a fish fry? So you
fish. I thought I was gonna get fried dolphin, fried killer whale, fried fish is fried fish, and all this so damn fish fry.
Fried dolphins. They don't really do that. That's not a thing.
So Fantasia, when you went to the aquarium, you went up to the glass and you saw all the fish and you were trying to pick out which one you wanted them to cook.
Yeah, because they said you buy them, we fry them. That's what somebody told me. So I was like, wait, that was, no, give me that. That was big.
Which one?
That seahorse might be breaded pretty good.
What? You said a seahorse?
Breaded seahorse. I ain't never had that. So I thought that was supposed to be an appetizer. But they said, no, you can't get that. What about that killer whale? Can't get that neither. Then they call you gonna stay for the dolphin show? I said, oh, you get a little entertainment before you fry them? Okay. I'm good. Catch the damn dolphin show. After the dolphin show, I thought supposed to be refreshments. They talk about exit this way. Where's the fish? Where's the damn fish? All this for fish.
Natasha, we gotta go. Natasha, we gonna call you back.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna let y'all know. All this is there.
And let everybody know if they see you riding around in your PT Cruiser and they need a ride. Let everybody know your slogan.
Everybody out there, you see me riding around in my gray PT Cruiser, and you need a ride. I'll drive you.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Tuesday morning headlines. The Biden administration is planning to announce additional sales from the nation's emergency oil stockpile as it seeks to counter market pressures created by OPEC Plus, which is largely controlled by Russia, in order to cut oil production. A source familiar with the situation says there will be an additional release of roughly 14 million barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. In other news, the Treasury Department announced on Tuesday it is launching an assessment of the worsening extreme weather and its impact on the cost of insurance. According to CNN, Treasury officials say they want to take a hard look at how climate-related disasters are driving up insurance rates across the country. Lastly, there are reports that Amazon is having employee retention issues. Last year, only a third of the company's new hires stayed with the company. This includes warehouse workers all the way up to vice presidents. No word yet on how the issue may impact holiday deliveries. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
That's good. Scott puts it down. That's good. The kick is good. And the Chargers win it in overtime.
Yes, indeedy, man. The Denver Broncos lose another game, led by their star quarterback, Russell Wilson. Rick, I posted that doggone image you sent, man. Y'all need to go.
Yeah, that was Russell Westbrook playing quarterback.
Man, where is Russell? Where is Russell?
Yeah, he was there. It was Russell Westbrook. Y'all, Russell Wilson wasn't there. That was that damn bad ass. All them bad passes.
Man, y'all need to check the Instagram at Rock T Holla. Y'all help us figure out where Russell Wilson is, because he definitely ain't the same one.
That was who?
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Y'all check the Instagram. At Rock T Holla. All right, man. Miami Dolphins quarterback, speaking of quarterbacks, Tua Tagovailoa is preparing to start this week versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. And my question is, what in the heck is the Dolphins thinking? He sustained a big concussion that resulted in a brief hospitalization after hitting his head on the ground. 4 days earlier, he suffered another blow to the head that caused him to stumble back to the huddle. He putting his health in danger. I love Tua, and I want him to be out there playing, because the Dolphins has this best chance of winning ball games with him as quarterback. But with them 2 concussions back to back, 4 days apart, man, sit down somewhere. I wouldn't even come back this year. And if you did, wait till at least week number, 12, 13 or something, man. Right. Dolphins, I don't know what they're doing. Last but not least, man, boxing great Roy Jones Jr. will be back in the ring for a celebrity boxing match. No opponent has been named yet, but the deal is already done with celebrity boxing, man. So they're going to find somebody on social media or some kind of celebrity that's willing to step in and challenge Roy Jones
Please
Jr.
let it be Kanye West so he can knock some sense into it.
That'd be a good one.
It sure would.
Even though it'd be one punch.
Let him get in that ring with them damn Yeezys on.
Yep.
Them damn shoes.
Just to knock
get his ass knocked out.
There it is, man. That's all I got.
Shoes don't look like some damn hearses.
Yeah, moon boots.
I got them hearse ones.
Hey, dog.
So my son,
drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, Kanye West's latest controversial Drink Champs interview has been taken down from YouTube. According to B. Scott yesterday, just 2 days after the interview premiered on YouTube, it was removed from both the Revolt and Drink Champs YouTube channel. Kanye and Drink Champs host Noriega and DJ EFN, along with Kanye, received backlash for the interview, of course, where Kanye said that George Floyd died from fentanyl and was not choked to death. Well, Nori apologized, y'all, for doing the interview yesterday morning. He said during a radio interview, when I look back at the interview, I was like, damn, Nori, why did you wait 2 hours to address that? Even though I did feel like I addressed it way too late. The interview was way too long, and I'm embarrassed. I can't blame all this on Kanye, but I'm not. I want to sit back and say that I was responsible for letting it go. And he later said in another radio interview, I apologize to the George Floyd family. I apologize to anyone who was hurt by Kanye West's comments. And then Nori doubled down on the Breakfast Club and said the same thing. So Nori is apologizing. I just don't know if this is going to save him from like a lawsuit. If people start trying to sue Kanye, then it was aired on his show. Then I wonder if it goes bigger than that. Whoever produces or sponsors his podcast, then are they going to try to sue them too? Because when people start suing, they sue everybody.
Yep.
They ain't just suing Kanye. They going after everybody because, they going for the bigger bucks.
Revolt distributes the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they might be going after Diddy.
You
never know.
I hate it, but I'm really happy that he did apologize because it's only right, but I just want him to kind of be.
Because apologize is an admission, so I would not have.
That's what me and Maria was talking about. Like, just stop talking, just don't say nothing. I mean, yeah, right. Just talk to your lawyer. All right, y'all, moving on. Let's congratulate Keke Palmer, y'all, because she is joining the cast of Sister Act 3.
Yeah.
That's right after Whoopi Goldberg recently shared that she wanted Keke Palmer, Lizzo, and Nicki Minaj to join the cast of the sequel. Palmer told the outlet, yes. She also sang a few notes of Joyful, Joyful, and the Nope actress added, I'm ready. Your girl is ready for the part. Come on, she said. I feel like she's going to do a great job, and she can also sing, so I think this is going to be awesome. So congratulations to her. Also, I want to tell y'all that A$AP Rocky, he has to judge for additional time because he's due to appear in court for allegedly shooting his former friend and A$AP mob member A$AP Relly. So according to Radar Online, Rocky's legal team has requested additional time before he is set to appear in court. He said he's too busy with his music career, touring, and his business ventures this month to be questioned about the alleged shooting his friend accused him of being responsible for ahead of his trial. He's denied shooting his friend as well. And last but not least, I need to let y'all know that Young Miami from the City Girls is joining BMF for season 2. You know, she announced it saying that her character is Deanna Washington. Meanwhile, Monique will star as Goldie, a sophisticated, street-smart Atlanta strip club owner. So congratulations to them. And we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Talk It Out Tuesday with Yanetta Spring, and we got the Praise Mix down. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is Talking Out Tuesday. Please help me welcome licensed professional counselor Yanetta Spring. Yanetta, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Man, we blessed and so excited to have you on. I know you got something for us, something good for us as always today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. You know, our theme for this month is October Outlook, and I really want to get into really looking at how we're looking at ourselves in situations, because I think it heavily influences, you know, how we move and interact in the world. So when I'm talking about outlook, I'm looking at how we view ourselves, how we view the world, and how we view others, how we perceive the past, the present, and the future. I made a post earlier in the week that says our outlook impacts our outcome. Right. And I think that really has, you know, how we're looking at things really has a heavy impact on how we move in the world, you know. And I want to kind of dismantle the idea of like pushing people to have a positive outlook, right, versus a negative outlook. And I think sometimes we're encouraged to be positive and have a positive outlook, but sometimes positivity can be dysfunctional, right? Right. And when I say that, I mean, if you have horrible things happening in your life, or you're in a, you know, unfavorable situation and circumstances, or you're dealing with raggedy people, trying to find a positive in that can be problematic, right? It can cause you to stay in situations too long trying to say, well, they didn't mean that, or it's okay, or they had, you know, trying to find the positive is not always the solution, right? So I want us to strive to have a stable outlook. Right. And when I say a stable outlook, I mean, how do you look at the situation, and what is the state of your body in terms of, is your body tense, tight? Are you afraid, or is your body relaxed? Because how your body is perceiving and receiving the information, or the state of your body, really influences your outlook. So I'm a trauma therapist, so I really focus on the nervous system and how we view things and our sense of safety. So there's a theory that we use oftentimes to talk about, and it's the polyvagal theory. And polyvagal theory is basically the science of feeling safe. It helps us understand our bodies and how we respond to the world around us. So when we feel safe, we feel better, we think better, and we're able to connect with others when we feel safe. And I'm sure we've all been in the situation where we didn't feel safe in a situation, and it completely changes our outlook of how we're perceiving the person or the situation that we're in. Have you ever had an experience like that where you didn't feel safe and it just completely shifted and changed the way you interacted in an environment? Right.
And when you say feeling safe, you mean like, am I comfortable? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Are you comfortable? Is your body relaxed and calm? Can you connect with people, or do you feel on edge? So go ahead.
Yeah, I just, you know, sometimes I have stranger anxiety, like, going into to certain settings where people just walk right up to you and stuff. My nerves get bad because you just, you know, and it comes from having a lot of bad experiences. And, that's why it's just hard for me to do, you know, really big crowds, you know, sometimes, you know, cause people walk up to you, you just don't know, what you're going to get. So it really gives me anxiety. I really have to prepare myself, at least 2 or 3 days in advance if I know I'm going to be at a wedding reception or something, you know, something like that. And, because I just have have had a lot of bad experiences or whatever. And, I think I suffered some trauma from that, you know.
Absolutely. And, you know, you and a lot of people experience this in different ways. I think it's important to know what state our body is in and how we're responding. Ideally, the goal is stabilization, right? The goal is to feel safe and calm. And when we're in a safe and calm state, we're activating our parasympathetic system, and that's ventral vagal. That's calm. That's our true state. That's when we can laugh and be ourselves and connect and just, be at ease. But the sympathetic is when we feel threat or danger, and that's when we want to fight or we want to get out of there. We want to fight.
Right.
And then the other state is dorsal. The dorsal vagal state is when we freeze. So it's when we feel uncomfortable, but we become immobilized and we just stay in state in certain situations, like we feel like we can't move. And I think it's important to understand, like, where am I at? Am I in my parasympathetic state? Am I in my sympathetic state? Or am I in my dorsal state? Because that's going to influence how I look at the world, how I view this person, and how I view the situation. So if y'all want to hear more about that, go to my social media at Yanetta Spring. I'm going to go ahead and post some stuff. I may hop on live and do a video about it, because I think it's so important for us to really understand what state we're in, because it's going to impact and influence our outlook.
Absolutely. All right, Yanetta, thank you, Yanetta Spring. Thank you so much, because we need this therapy right here. Of course, Talk About Tuesday segment is not meant to take the place of going to actual therapy, but it's a start. And you can always get more information on Yanetta's website, groundbreakerstherapy.com, or on Instagram at groundbreakerstherapy.com. Y'all give it up for Yanetta Spring.
Yanetta Spring.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.